Hi, so we are doing Halloween specials. Yay! Because what people ask for. So today we've started off in Walderslade Woods. We are just off of Sherwood Avenue, and the reason we're here is because in 1974 there was a young couple walking these woods. They didn't come in very far, so like I say, Sherwood Avenue is only over there. But in 1974, it was the lady that actually had it. Well, there's debate, especially of me. So I wouldn't say it's a ghost experience, but I would say it's a paranormal experience, because what she witnessed to me wasn't a ghost. What we say, paranormal entity. Yeah, we'll go with that. So basically, she entered these woods, and for quite some time, she felt like she was being watched. She felt very uncomfortable. She felt like there was something behind her, and at one point, she happened to turn around and see a very, very large illuminated figure, and I mean very large, as in over 7 foot tall. Now she described it as a beast. It was on 2 legs at first. She described it as hairy and said that its eyes glowed. Now to me, their eyes don't glow. It's because they're hollow. Generally, when you see a ghost or a paranormal entity, for me, their eyes are, they're see-through, so they're just light. But yeah, she saw this, and it actually came down onto all fours, before then slowly disappearing into the undergrowth. That absolutely scared the crap out of her so bad that she didn't actually speak about the experience for over 30 years before she then actually spoke about it somewhere. She did not even tell her partner. She just said to her partner she needs to leave. She went into shock, and yeah, never said a thing. So yeah, we've actually entered these woods, and it's really strange, the way it's laid out, and we've only literally just stepped into it, but there is something that just feels strange, feels odd. I wouldn't say it feels scary, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's a strange sense of being around here. So yeah, here's our first, not ghost experience, but I would say paranormal experience. So I have tried Googling frantically because it irritated me about this beast. I wanted to know more, but there wasn't anything else other than that, and one other story which we'll talk about in a minute. So yeah, there's our first one. Hi, so we're still in Walderslade Woods, and there is one more story that really intrigues me, and only because I feel that it's linked to the story we just told you in 1974. So in the 80s, this woods was very popular for kids coming down camping and that, and doing fires, and as we just found out by walking through the woods, that still happens now. But there was a group of kids that came down, apparently, to this area. It's called the Gravelled Hill, mainly because it's just stone the whole way up. But they came here one day after school in the winter time when it was dark, and they decided to come down here and light a fire. Well, the group of them then decided that they was going to go home, but 2 of them felt uncomfortable with leaving the fire lit. So as the group was walking out of the woods, 2 of them came back to put the fire out. When they returned, they came back to the fire pit to actually find a mysterious paranormal monster, a beast of its kind, actually arose from just behind the flame. So the flame actually lit up the white formation. They actually said the same, that it was extremely large, over 7 foot tall, looked hairy as well, and it had the glowing eyes. They actually said that this animal then crept down onto its two legs as if an animal would to run at you. But instead of running at you, that's pretty best, bro. Instead of running at them, they done the running and the screaming, because this paranormal entity then just subsided. It just went down exactly the same as the lady saw it in 1974, until it had completely submerged in the undergrowth that was around the fire. The kids actually run out of the woods. They got to the edge of the woods where they met with their friends. They was in shock, and it took them a couple of minutes to be able to speak and catch their breath and actually state what had just happened, when they was actually telling the rest of the group of boys, as they were still just slightly into the edge of the woods, they claimed all of a sudden to hear sticks cracking around them on the floor, as if something large or a very heavy-footed man was walking very fast towards them. So with that, the boys actually scarpered in separate directions and actually made they run out of the woods and went home, and obviously went on to tell their stories. Those are the only two, and I think they're interlinked. I think there is something here. There's some sort of paranormal entity, but I think them actually two stories are very, very similar. But yeah, that is Walderslade Woods.